occurs in the city is, well, there's a ton. I don't want to name any specific organizations. Place, space, and a time. And there are tons of community organizations that I think would be open to sharing space if needed. But yeah, that would be my suggestion.
Your 2 cents.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Mr.
you could, and honestly, you could even take our agenda and modify it to a outward-looking perspective. You get some, Deputy Auditor Myers has had a good foray with community events, I feel like, in the last year or so. So, any input, I think that you guys are more than capable than putting together a nice proposal.
And I'm more than happy, Ms. Myers and Ms. Elton and Ms. Hawkins, to help and to be a part of that. I think but yeah, next month's meet, we want to have at least the possibilities of location, date, and time. And so, like Mr. Costa said, some type of drafted proposal. If we can have that by next meeting, I think that'd be helpful.
I'd be willing also to help you out with that, whatever you might need. But I do think my biggest issue with this whole concept is to reach the broadest possible public that we can reach in the best way that can be done. I'd be willing to work on that piece of it.
Awesome. Me too, 'cause I was at the last meeting with Ms. Hawkins as well, so.
My apologies, Mr. Williams.
No, you're fine.
Awesome.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
All right.
I also just want to recognize Signal Akron Doug Brown has been as consistent as any of us at
Yes,
being every
yeah.
meeting, and if there's any complexity of ideas that got to be communicated, I would trust and appreciate his ability to, as a citizen journalist, he is, everything that he has written about us so far, I felt has
Yes.
been more than fair, and
Yes, he has.
appreciate that objectivity.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Fennell. Does that conclude your report?
Yes, it does. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you. There's no need for executive session, I don't believe. Awesome. And my comments, I'm going to lean and turn over to Mr. Costa.
Okay, so straightforward, I wanted to let the board members know that effective April 15th, I will be stepping down on the board. It doesn't come easy to make this decision. I really hope to finish out the term, but I've had some professional obligations that have prevented me from serving in the capacity to the extent that I really would like to. So on that note, I just want to thank everybody. It's been a true blessing and honor working with you folks, both those who we were originally seated together, but also all the new additions on the board. I think that there's tons of challenges, but lots of opportunity moving forward. And it would just be my ask that I think that the thought about how to really infuse fresh ideas and energy into the board be something that be prioritized moving forward. I'm excited for the perf review to come out, and I'm really happy that from a year standpoint, there is a view of what the roadmap looks like moving forward. But there's a lot of good work that's been done, but there's even more work that needs to be done in order to ensure we've got amazing accountability over the policing tactics and that go on in the city. And just appreciate and love everybody who loves the city and shows that love by way of service. That's about it. And I appreciate you all, and looking forward to next month's meeting.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Costa. So if anybody knows of any lawyers, we started with 4, and come next month, we'll be down to 0. So unless some of y'all have a law degree you haven't shared with us, we are looking for a lawyer to be a part of our board.
It's funny you mentioned that, because some of the attorneys that I worked with, the ones who are working in the Akron office, I've already reached out to them because of Caitlin's vacancy, And I've asked them, you have to be careful how you can't just say you just want lawyers, but I said, you know any attorneys who might be interested in serving on the board?
Yeah.
And I've reached out to some of them, and I haven't heard back yet, but, and the reason why I'm staying local is because it'd be easier for them to come to the meetings from Akron than from Cleveland, even though I work with a lot of lawyers in the Cleveland area, who live in the Cleveland area. But I did that like 2 weeks ago.
They gotta make sure they live in Akron, though. They
Yeah,
have to
right.
live in
Well,
Akron.
that's why I stayed with Akron.
And two, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
it's
Go ahead.
okay.
And two, I don't think they're looking for anybody in Ward 1. I think we got enough Ward 1 representation. So that becomes a challenge as well. And I misspoke. There were 2 applicants that I know of this time. One of the applicants didn't live in Akron. So
Yeah, I reached out to
where
the
we're at.
attorneys here in Akron, and I
Yeah.
said, anyone who might be interested in serving on the board once a month? I
Yeah.
said, we really could use an attorney.
yeah, not that it has to be an attorney, but yeah, we definitely need some people who are willing and committed to join this board to continue the great work that has been established for the sustainability of the work and the support that we need to give to our auditors department. And yeah, so that's where we are. If there's nothing else, I'll move to adjourn.
Well, one other thing, thank you, Brandon, for everything you've done to contribute to this board and to get us to where we are today. I mean, we all clawed our way up to where we are now, and I appreciate all your efforts and your knowledge and expertise in what you've given to this board. So thank you, and I wish you good luck.
Please be ready to tell them that again next month.
Chairman Board,
Coming back.
Chairman Boyd, I wanted to just very briefly sing the praises and give a quick shout out to Miss Crystal Jones and
Yes.
Leah Holden. Earlier you mentioned that there was some recognition by council about the deliberative dialogue and peace
Yeah.
circles.
Council, mayor's office, and the police department.
Absolutely, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention those 2 individuals specifically who were very instrumental in helping bring that kind of process forward and make it a success. So thank you, appreciate both of them.
Thanks so much. All right, so I move to adjourn. Can I get a second? Second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays like sign? Nope. God bless you. Have a great one.